Hey, what is going on, everybody? My name is Sonia Deneen, and welcome to my channel. I am currently on a journey or a mission to lose 100 pounds, and as of right now, this is going to be an unboxing. So, one of the things I had talked about in one of my earlier vlogs is that I am wanting to change what I am using as far as helping me become less sedentary and becoming more active. One of the things I did talk about is getting a standing desk, because this is the type of equipment that was used at my place of employment. But since I have been basically working from home since the pandemic hit our state last March, we did have an incentive that was given through my employer to buy equipment such as a standing desk during that time, and I think that was back in November, but I didn't do it. So now that we're getting a little additional funds and a little bit of tax funds coming in too, I just decided, okay, well, I'm becoming more focused and more serious about being less sedentary, so let's change out the equipment. So I bought a standing desk, and I heard the pronunciation was either Fezibo or Fezibo. I'll put it down here. So that's what it looks like. Okay, so I had found this on Amazon actually, and I was looking at, different brands, different types and everything. And what I wasn't trying to do is actually go broke doing this. So I found this desk. I believe it was a little over $200. I'll put the exact pricing on here somewhere. But just wanted to do the unboxing and probably partial assembly and what it looks like once it is assembled, and show how it looks when it works. This stuff is kind of heavy, so I don't know if I'll be able to do all this, but I am, kind of handy when it comes to putting things together. So I just, I like this kind of stuff. But I know that one thing that my chiropractor advised me is that I would need to become more active, meaning, not sitting as much. And the desk that we have currently is sitting not too far from where I am. I moved it out of the spot, but I wanted to, I realized that, okay, I'm sitting all the time with the exception of going on breaks and, leaving the desk to go to the bathroom if I needed to, or, of course, being down for the day. And it was just wreaking havoc on my back. I'm having such horrific lower pain, especially on my lower right side. And I believe that is, he was saying something about it's my hip or something like that, that is kind of rotating because of being sedentary. So it's time to work on making some additional changes. So that looks like this is the tabletop. That's really pretty. The top we have is about that same color, a little bit darker. I'm looking at the table right now. And let's see what else we got here. Please forgive, it is late at night. I'm a little tired, but I wanted to go ahead and get this done, so I'm not worrying about this during the week. Oh, it's all upside down. Are you serious? Oh. Oops. Okay, so I took it. I don't know how I did that. Well, the split was. Okay, so got a power supply box and some legs here and a bunch of screws, power cord. Oh, this is the little pad thing here for the numbers to do the lifting. Okay, so I don't know if I'm gonna do a time lapse here or if I'm just gonna do some periodic shots of me putting this together. I've seen people on other assemblies and unboxings here. This is the white broccoli card. Become our membership. Really? That's how that sounds. So, get some assembly directions here, and I'm gonna read through that. Make sure I have all my tools and everything. I got my cordless drill with the screwdriver attachment in there. Charging up real quick to make sure that it's all fully powered. I'm gonna read some of these directions, and then I'll be right back with my progression. Okay, so it is several minutes later. I do not know exactly how many. It's, I would say at least 10 to 15 minutes. But I've managed to get everything sorted out as far as all of the parts. I read all the instructions, and then I managed to get step 1 of the assembly done. And this thing is mighty heavy, and I managed to even get one of the screws caught in one of these holes here. So I had to rock this part here back and forth just to try to get it to fall back out of the hole and make sure it doesn't oh good, it was hollow on the end, so that was good. I thought it was solid. Managed to do that, and then even with my carpal tunnel, had like a little shot of pain in my left hand, and oh my god, that was not pleasant at all. So moving right along, I'm just sitting here watching YouTube and getting this assembled as best I can. So, progress. Anybody should be doing any assembly like this type of things. I managed to get the tabletop put together. Basically, it was just taking these 2 parts, and then there were some little wooden pegs right here that you just fit into the holes and piece that together. So now I'm about to screw these brackets on, and then the next step after that is placing on the lid. Tell you what, when it comes to having this thing, girl's best friend. Top secure, time for pop. Okay, so finally get everything assembled underneath. The table is still upside down. This is the control portion, and then got the cord set up, and I believe that this is the power supply here, and got some tabs here to get everything secured to underneath. So now it's just a matter of flipping this right side up, plugging it in, and seeing if everything works. Stay tuned. Okay, so I had dragged the table into the dining room and was proceeding to try to get it to raise, and for whatever reason it only did it on one side. So I think there may be something in when I was trying to put in I forgot the name of the part. There was like a glider or slider thing. This little silver part right here. this little silver pole here. So it was only going up on this side and not on this side, and I think I was having an issue with getting it in over there. So I'm going to try to work on that again and then see if that was the issue and get that straightened out. So hopefully I'll be done. I'm tired. Okay, so I got everything figured out, and basically what had happened was that the part where the prong assembled for, I guess, that glider or that slider piece, the ends were kind of off. They were off sync. So one was in a direction of having like a corner up to slide the bar on, and then the other end was basically, you know, with a hexagon shape being basically right side up. So I just had to plug the motor in and kind of press it down a little bit so it can be, you know, right side up, and then I was able to slide everything on, and then as you can see, I got it plugged in and it works. Yay, so I had to do a little tinkering around. Took me a little longer than I expected, but for the most part, the assembly itself was pretty self-explanatory. Oh, but let me tell you this little funny thing here. When I was looking at the directions and I was looking at the diagram or whatever, I didn't realize that they turned the table around. And I'm looking at it, I'm putting the legs on and everything, and then I'm saying that it needed to install the additional 2 screws in for it, and I'm like, wait a minute, it's not on that side, it's on the other side. And I'm like, oh, duh, I had to turn the table around. So I had to take both legs back off, rotate the table, place it back around, so then I could put the, you know, remaining other 2 screws back in there, right? So yeah, but it's assembled, it works. So now I just have to put everything for my work computer and everything back on there and get everything all plugged in. But I may do all that tomorrow because it's probably like 1 o'clock or something. I'm tired. So you guys have a good night, and hopefully this is going to be something that you can use, that you can learn from, that you can be aware of. If you like the video, comment and subscribe. Definitely hit notifications. I am starting to get more into posting more about my journey. I got another package coming in that's going to happen probably within the next week or so, to help me become less sedentary and more active. So stay tuned for that as well. But thanks so much for watching. Have a good night.